to defend. A handful of brothers I could trust to the end. Cold nights in the city chasing shadows and light, learning every lesson that the streets like to write. We were young, full of pride, with our backs to the wall. Made a promise to each other we would never let one fall. Some chase fortune, some chase fame, but loyalty was the only thing that never changed. Every scar tells a story, every mark leaves a sign. Every victory and loss became a chapter in time. People come and go when the pressure starts to sink, but the real ones stay forever. Loyalty written in ink. No contract, no paper, no signature required. Just a code that was tested through the fire. When the world turned cold and the lights went dim, the bond remained strong. Loyalty written in ink. Loyalty written in ink. Never fading, never gone. Long after the money disappears, the bond keeps living on. Loyalty written in ink, carved deeper than stone. When everything else falls apart, the real ones find their way home. I've seen kings lose kingdoms chasing temporary gold. I've seen friends become strangers when their hearts turn cold. But the ones who stood beside me through the storms and rain, they're the reason that my legacy remains. Every handshake carry meaning, every word carry weight. Respect wasn't demanded, it was earned through every day. The city kept changing, new faces filled the crowd, but character speaks louder than the voice that's loud. A reputation built slowly survives every storm, while fake loyalty melts away when the pressure transforms. No contract, no paper, no signature required. Just a code that was tested through the fire. When the world turned cold and the lights went dim, the bond remained strong. Loyalty written in ink. Loyalty written in ink. Never fading, never gone. Long after the money disappears, the bond keeps living on. Loyalty written in ink, carved deeper than stone. When everything else falls apart, the real ones find their way home. Years pass by like smoke in the night. Fortunes rise and disappear from sight. The throne means nothing if you stand there alone. Success feels empty without people to call your own. So I count my blessings, not the diamonds or wealth, because loyalty is worth more than anything else. A circle built on trust gets stronger with time. A legacy measured by hearts, not by dimes. Loyalty written in ink across every page of my life. Through the victories, through the struggles, through the calm and through the strife. Loyalty written in ink, a promise that never fades. When history remembers our names, it will remember the bonds we made. The money comes and goes, the spotlight fades away, but loyalty written in ink stays forever. Night falls heavy, but the city stays awake. I see the reflections on every move I make. I learned early that power doesn't rest. It watches every heartbeat, every breath in your chest. From the corner to the skyline, I climbed through the noise. Built a future from nothing but disciplined choice. Every setback sharpened what I had to become. Every loss taught silence when the talking was done. They see the crown shining, but not what it cost. The weight of every decision, the battles I fought. No sleep for the chosen, no pause for the king. When responsibility is tied to everything, you can't outlast the pressure, you can only withstand. Every moment demands a steady hand. The crown never sleeps, it watches through the night. Built on ambition, forged in endless fight. Oh, the crown never sleeps, no peace. Only those who endure ever find release. The higher that you rise, the colder it becomes. What trust is a currency in silence weighs like drums. Every ally is measured, every move is reviewed. In a world where intentions are constantly skewed, I've seen empires crumble from a single mistake, seen fortunes disappear from a moment of haste. That's why every decision is calculated and slow, because the crown doesn't care how far you go. It only cares if you hold it when the storm is hard. When every light goes out and life drops its guard. And only those who were built from resilience and pain can carry his burden without breaking the chain. You can't outlast the pressure, you can only withstand. Every moment demands a steady hand. The crown never sleeps, it watches through the night, built on ambition, forged in endless fight. Oh, the crown never sleeps. No mercy, no peace, only those who endure ever find release. No throne is quiet, no power is still. Every rise comes with an unspoken will. Carry it wisely or lose what you gain, because the crown remembers every joy and every pain. The crown never sleeps, it never fades away. Only the strong survive what the crown will weigh. The crown never sleeps, a burden and a flame, and only those who earn it ever truly own the name. Still watching, still waiting. The crown never sleeps. The city breathes different when the clock strikes 12. Neon lights flicker while the secrets reveal themselves. Black car by the corner, rain painting the street. Every shadow got a story. Every silence got a beat. I came from the bottom where respect was the prize, where a man's reputation was reflected in his eyes. Now the skyline knows my name, the penthouse knows my view, but success comes with a cost that only a few make it through. The champagne keeps flowing, the conversations stay low. Everybody wants the crown, but nobody wants the road. Every deal has a lesson, every victory leaves a scar, and every dream looks different when you traveled this far. Late night decisions made beneath the city lights. Some become legends, some disappear into the night. Midnight commission, written in the dark. Every choice leaves an echo, every promise leaves a mark. Midnight commission, the city knows the game. Fortunes rise and fall, but respect remains the same. The boardroom windows overlook a sleeping town, while ambition keeps climbing and never slows down. Old friends call less, new faces call more. That's the price of success when you're opening doors. I've seen fortunes appear and disappear overnight, seen kings lose everything chasing temporary heights. The wise move carefully, the loud rarely last. The future belongs to those who can learn from the past. The streets taught patience, the city taught control. Pressure built character, the struggle built the soul. Now every step forward carries years behind, a collection of lessons that sharpen the mind. Late night decisions made beneath the city lights. Some become legends, some disappear into the night. Midnight commission, written in the dark. Every choice leaves an echo, every promise leaves a mark. Midnight commission, the city knows the game. Fortunes rise and fall, but respect remains the same. When the lights go out and the crowd goes home, what remains is the legacy a person leaves alone. Not the money, not the fame, but the way they carried themselves. Oh, and protected their name. Midnight commission, one more chapter to write. Built from loyalty and vision, built beneath the city light. Midnight commission, the story carries on long after the spotlight fades. The reputation lives on. Midnight city lights, silent ambitions. The commission is written, the night remembers. The night remembers. Born into nothing but a name and a wheel, turned every empty promise into something I could build. Cold nights taught lessons that no school could provide. How to stand through the pressure, how to sharpen your pride. Now the bloodline stretches from the pavement to the sky. Every move calculated, every reason is why. I remember when a dollar felt like something divine. Now I multiply vision every step of the climb. They see the luxury, they see the success, but they never see the weight that I learned to compress. Every generation carries something to defend, and I turn survival into wealth I could extend. It's deeper than money, it's written in fate. Every decision echoes through what we create. Bloodline billionaires, built from the ground. Legacy, emotion, power, bloodline billionaires. No luck, no disguise, just discipline rising through determined eye. Watch struggle turn strategy, pressure turn steel. Every setback taught me how ambition should feel. From broken beginnings to a kingdom in view, every loss became fuel for the future I drew. Now the name carries weight like a dynasty should, from forgotten neighborhoods to polished oak wood. But success is a mirror that reveals who you are, not the shine of the surface, but the scars that go far. Every handshake matters when the stakes are this high. Every word is a contract under truth in the sky. We don't chase validation, we create the demand. Every empire starts with a disciplined aim. Deeper than money, it's written in fate. Every decision echoes through what we create. Bloodline billionaires, built from the ground. Legacy, emotion, power, bloodline billionaires. No luck, no disguise, just discipline rising through determined eyes. Generations watching, future in my hand. What I build today is what forever stands. Not just wealth or status, but the values I leave. A legacy, a vision for the ones who believe. Bloodline billionaires. Story unfolds, not just in riches, but in hearts made bold. Bloodline billionaires, forever we rise, carrying tomorrow through disciplined eyes. It started with nothing, now it means everything. Bloodline billionaires, built to last. Bloodline billionaires. Yeah. Yeah. Fresh suit press, stepping out into the night. City lights reflecting off the window, shining bright. They see the confidence, the calm within my stride. Never showing pressure, never letting fear decide. Mama taught me manners, life taught me the game. Respect every person, protect the family name. I learned that true strength isn't shouting to be heard. Sometimes the strongest statement is a carefully chosen word. The city keeps watching, every move gets reviewed. Some mistake kindness for weakness till the pressure gets introduced. I smile when I greet you, shake your hand with respect, but I stand on principles that nobody can neglect.
Calm under pressure, steady through the storm. Character is tested
When the world refuses to conform.
bulletproof manners,
Still beneath the grace,
confidence and discipline
written on my face.
bulletproof manners,
Never losing control.
a gentleman outside, a warrior in the soul.
The higher that you climb, the more attention you receive. People start projecting what they want you to believe. But success taught patience, and patience taught sight. Knowing when to speak and when to let silence fight. Luxury cars, skyline views, the rewards of the climb. But none of it means anything without integrity behind. I watch loud people crumble, watch humble people rise. Because wisdom often hides behind the quietest eyes. Every scar became a lesson, every loss became a guide. Every obstacle sharpened the determination inside.
Calm under pressure, steady through the storm. Character is tested when the world refuses to conform. Bulletproof manners, still beneath the grace. Confidence and discipline written on my face. Bulletproof manners, never losing control. A gentleman outside, a warrior in the soul.
The world moves fast, but I move with purpose. Not every battle needs a public service. Real power whispers, it doesn't need applause. The strongest foundations are built on values and laws.
Built on values and laws, and laws. Bulletproof manners, through triumph and pain, holding on to honor when there's everything to gain. Bulletproof manners, a code I won't betray, because reputation lasts long after wealth fades away.
Smooth words, strong heart, respect first, right from the start.
Bulletproof manners,
That's the art.
Cold espresso on the desk, city waking up too fast. Another day of chasing futures built from shadows of the past. Phone keeps vibrating like a heartbeat made of steel. Every call another chance, every silence something real. I learned to grind in early mornings, where ambition meets the pain, where success isn't a promise, it's a product of the strain. The city never hands you anything for free or for pride. You either learn to move smart or get swallowed by the tide. Yeah. Paper trails and late replies, contracts in my hand. Every conversation shaped by a carefully drawn plan. While they sleep, I calculate the distance to the top, turning every small connection into something that won't stop. No shortcuts, no disguise, only effort that multiplies. Cold espresso and hot leads, it's the life I choose. Every moment's an investment, every risk is pay dues. Cold espresso and hot leads, fresher in the air. Turn the silence into motion, turn ambition into flair. The city is a chessboard, every block a different moves. Some are chasing comfort, some are trying to improve. I don't chase approval, I just follow what is real. Every handshake tells me everything I need to feel. I've seen deals fall apart over ego and pride, seen opportunity vanish when emotions collide. That's why I stay composed when the stakes get high. Let the numbers do the talking, let results amplify. The grind doesn't sleep, it just changes its tone. From the quiet morning coffee to the late night phone. Every win is a lesson, every loss is a guide. And discipline is the only thing I keep on my side. No shortcuts, no disguise, only effort that multiplies. Cold espresso and hot leads, that's the life I choose. Every moment's an investment, every risk is pay dues. Cold espresso and hot leads, pressure in the air. Turn the silence in motion, turn ambition into flair. It's not luck, it's time, and it's focus, it's grind. Every empire starts with a disciplined mind. No noise, just purpose, no fear, just drive. That's how the strong survive. Cold espresso and hot leads, fueling every climb, turning pressure into power, one decision at a time. Cold espresso and hot leads, legacy in motion, built from consistency and relentless devotion. Morning hits the skyline, clouds start to rain. Cold espresso, hot leads.
Silk suits and street walls. Silk suits. Silk suits. Yeah. Silk suits in the penthouse, city lights below. Came from cracked sidewalks where cold winds blow. Now the skyline reflects every dream I chased, every scar, every lesson, every risk I embraced. The boardroom looks polished, the streets still remember. Long nights in the shadows through July and December. Success changed the address, but never changed the soul. The hunger that built me still remains in control. Somewhere gold chains, somewhere designer brands, but respect is worth more than diamonds in your hands. I've seen fortunes disappear and legends lose their way. The wise move in silence while the loud ones fade away. Two worlds collide beneath the neon glow. One built on ambition, one built on what we know. Every step forward comes with a cost to pay. Every king learns that sooner or later. Silk suits and street wars, luxury and scars, champagne in the skyline, memories in the dark. Silk suits and street wars, dreams made under stars. From the corner to the penthouse, still carrying the marks. The city never sleeps, it just changes its face. New names, new stories, same relentless race. Everybody wants power, everybody wants fame, but few understand the pressure that comes with the name. The streets taught survival, patience and pride. The business world taught when to speak and when to hide. Every handshake has meaning, every promise has weight. Every move can build a future or decide your fate. I watched old friends drift while new circles appear. Success brings applause but also reveals fear. Some people love the spotlight, some chase the throne, but the strongest foundations are built standing alone. Two worlds collide beneath the neon glow. One built on ambition, one built on what we know. Every step forward comes with a cost to pay. Every king learns that sooner or later. Silk suits and street wars, luxury and scars, champagne in the skyline, memories in the dark. Silk suits and street wars, dreams made under stars. From the corner to the penthouse, still carrying the marks. The city writes stories in concrete and glass. Some become legends, some fade with the past. Money changes circumstances, but character stays. The real test of power is how long respect remains. Silk suits and these street wars. The journey made the man. Every loss became a lesson. Every struggle shaped the plan. Silk suits and street boys. A legacy unfolds, built from determination, not just silver and gold. Silk suits, street wars, different worlds, same scars. The city remembers who you are.
Yeah.
Roses on the vault, velvet shadows on the wall. City lights below me while the rain begins to fall. Champagne in the crystal glass, silence in the room. Success looks beautiful when viewed against the gloom. I remember empty pockets and the hunger in my chest. Now I'm looking at a skyline built from every difficult test. The road wasn't perfect, every mile left a scar, but the pain became the fuel that carried me this far. The roses symbolize the beauty of the climb. The vault represents the dreams I protected over time. People see the outcome, they rarely see the cost. The night's been chasing purpose when I felt completely lost. Every flower fades, every season changes. Only character survives the turning of the pages. Roses on the vault, beauty next to power. A reminder that success can disappear within an hour. Roses on the vault, petals in the dark. Every dream leaves a memory. Every memory leaves a mark. Yeah. The city keeps spinning new stories every day. Some people build legacies, some simply fade away. Money opens doors, but it doesn't heal regret. And the most valuable lessons aren't purchased with a check. I've seen fortunes rise quickly and disappear overnight. Watched ambition burn bright, then vanish from sight. That's why I treasure moments more than temporary fame. Because wealth can change your lifestyle, but not your name. The roses keep blooming while the years keep passing by. A symbol of resilience underneath the midnight sky. The vault may hold treasures, but treasures come and go. The real wealth is the wisdom that experience helps you know. Every season changes, only character survives the turning of the pages. Roses on the vault, beauty next to power. A reminder that success can disappear within an hour. Roses on the vault, petals in the dark. Every dream leaves a memory. Every memory leaves a mark. The skyline glows, the years move fast. Nothing lasts forever, not even what we think will last. So appreciate the journey, struggle in the climb. Because one day memories become the richest thing we find. Roses on the vault, a story wrapped in gold. About ambition, sacrifice, and lessons growing old. Roses on the vault, still blooming through it all. A symbol that true greatness is learning how to stand tall. Roses on the vault, rain against the glass. The city keeps moving, but the memories last. I hear whispers in the walls when the city goes to sleep. Echoes of old decisions that were buried way too deep. Every street light flickers like it knows a different truth. Every corner holds a memory from the edges of my youth. We were chasing something bigger than the life we used to know, where ambition turns to hunger and the hunger starts to grow. Every handshake had a shadow, every promise had a price, and every step toward the top came with sacrifice. Now I move through the silence like a shadow with a name. Not proud of every chapter, but I still own every flame. The past never leaves you, it just learns how to hide, waiting in the darkness where your secrets collide. You can run from the memory, but it learns your face. Every ghost you created knows the time and place. Ghosts of the cartel, they don't never disappear. They live inside the silence, in the smoke and in the fear. Ghosts of the cartel, whispering my name. Every choice becomes a shadow. Every shadow leaves. I built the world of mirrors where the truth got rearranged, where loyalty gets tested and the rules always change. The higher that you climb, the more the past looks near, like a reflection in the glass that you can't quite clear. Success came with luxury, but peace became the cost, and every victory I counted felt like something else was lost. Now I sit in quiet rooms with the weight of everything, listening to the echoes of the promises I bring. They don't talk about the silence that follows every win, or how heavy is the crown when it cuts deep into the skin. I learned that every empire has a shadow in its core, and sometimes what you built is what you're running from before. You can run from the memory, but it learns your face. Every ghost you created knows the time and place. Ghosts of the cartel, they don't ever disappear. They live inside the silence, in the smoke and in the fear. Ghosts of the cartel, whispering my name. Every choice becomes a shadow. Every shadow leaves. No escape in the daylight, no peace in the night. Every step I take forward brings the past back into sight. Maybe wealth is a mirror, maybe power is a chain, and the higher that you rise, the more you carry pain. Ghosts of the cartel, still walking through my mind. Every corner of the empire leaves something left behind. Ghosts of the cartel, they never let you go. They're the price of every kingdom that was built too fast, too low. Whispers in the silence, shadows in the flame. Ghosts of the cartel still know my name. Midnight in the city, numbers glowing on the screen. Every choice I ever made, living somewhere in between. Gold watches, black suits, marble floors, and crystal glass. Everybody loves the future, nobody artists the past. I was counting every favor, every promise, every debt, every hand I ever shook, and every threat I won't forget. The higher that I climbed, the smaller people seemed, till I looked into the mirror and saw a stranger in my dreams. The skyline wore diamonds while the streets wore pain. Everybody wanted sunshine, nobody wanted rain. I built a reputation from discipline and pride, but every shadow grows longer when the truth is somewhere to hide. Every number tells a story, every story leaves a scar. You can run from your reflection, but it remembers who you are. I'm the devil's accountant, keeping score of every cost, counting crowns and counting kingdoms, counting everything we've lost. The books are never balanced, the truth is never free. Every empire leaves a footprint, every choice comes back to me. The city keeps moving while the years disappear. Power talks the loudest when nobody wants to hear. Champagne celebrations underneath expensive lights, while ghosts from yesterday keep visiting at night. Everybody wants respect, everybody wants the throne, but nobody talks about the price of standing there alone. I learned that loyalty is priceless, trust is hard to find, and money buys attention, but it never buys peace of mind. The walls were built built higher, the circle grew small. Success feels like flying till you realize you might fall. Still I kept calculating, still I played the role, adding up victories while subtracting pieces of my soul. Every number tells a story, every story leaves a scar. You can run from your reflection, but it remembers who you are. I'm the devil's accountant, keeping score of every cost, counting crowns and counting kingdoms, counting everything we've lost. The books are never balanced, the truth is never free. Every empire leaves a footprint, every choice comes back to me. Late nights with the city sleeping, silence filling every room. Looking through the ledger pages, reading fortunes and their doom. The numbers don't lie, but they never forget. They remind you every day of the life you chose to live. Some debts are money, some debts are regret, and the hardest ones to pay are the ones you can't forget. I'm the devil's accountant, writing history in ink, measuring every ambition, standing at the edge to a thing. The books are finally closing, the lights are growing dim, and every page keeps whispering, oh, remember where you've been. One last entry, one last name, one last balance, and the city keeps counting. Long after the king is gone, the city beats different when you watch it from above. Every light tells a story, every road reflects the struggle of, years spent building something from a dream inside my mind, turning pressure into diamonds, turning setbacks into drive. The skyline feels alive when ambition fills the air. Every tower stands as proof that somebody once cared. I remember empty pockets, cold nights and heavy rain. Now the empire's a heartbeat flowing through every vein. You can hear it in the silence, feel it in the night. The pulse of something greater, still burning bright. The empire's pulse, beating through the dark. The empire's pulse, living in its heart. The empire's pulse, stronger every day, built through determination, never fading away. The city never sleeps, the ambition never rests. Every generation trying to become better than the rest. I seen fortunes come and go, seen legends rise and fall. The strongest foundation survive when the pressure tests them all. Every handshake means something, every promise carries weight, every opportunity arrives, disguise this challenge or fate. You can hear it in the silence, feel it in the night. The pulse of something greater, still burning bright. The empire's pulse, beating through the dark. The empire's pulse, living in its heart. The empire's pulse, stronger every day, built through determination, never fading away. The lights may dim, the years may pass, but real legacies are built to last. Not from luck, not from chance, but from courage when circumstances demand. The empire's pulse, echoing through time. The empire's pulse, a testament to the climb. The empire's pulse, forever moving on. closely.
The city breathes,
Yeah.
the dream survives. The empire's pulse, still alive.